Hi everyone, Dr. Ben with Arkansas Osteopractic. I'm making this video to address medial epicondylitis or golfer's elbow, a little bit about the basic anatomy of it, and a home exercise program that could help you with your symptoms. Before we get into that, it's very important to realize you need to rest and ice the irritated area, because number one, if you go back to the same activities before it heals, you're going to keep aggravating it. It is an overuse injury, so if you just keep doing what caused it, it's never going to get better. Number two, this will help some of your symptoms, but it may not cure the entire issue, because without going to a movement expert like a physical therapist, whether it's someone you know or it's here at Arkansas Osteopractic, if we don't figure out what's causing these symptoms, we'll never know how to stop it. We won't also be able to advance your program to allow you to return to the hobby or sport without re-aggravating it. It is an irritation of the medial elbow. Typically, it involves three structures, whether it be the common flexor tendon, which is shared by multiple muscles in the form that actually flex the wrist, whether it's up and down or slightly one direction, the other, to the inside. Also, a muscle deep in your forearm that turns the hand over, the palm towards the floor, pronates it, your pronator teres, or a ligament on the medial side of your elbow. First, wrist mobility exercise. I'd want you to do this 5 reps or laps each way. You see what I'm talking about. Slight bend in the elbow, fingers flared for the first time. You're gonna make a circle. You're gonna go through as much range as you can while keeping those fingers flared. On the side. And I would have you 5 laps each direction. Trying to get as much of that movement as you can, trying to mobilize the wrist, not so much forearm movement, not any more than you have to. Next, same deal, loose fist though. Keep that loose fist throughout the entire range. And perform 5 laps. Next exercise, to help mobilize your wrist. Find yourself, if you don't have the perfect rolly table like I have here, find your bar, kitchen table, wherever it is that's stable. Fingers flared again, hand flat. You can hold your wrist if you like, it's not necessary. And I want you to just lean over, strong but comfortable. I don't want it to be painful, okay? Elbow straight, leaning over the wrist to try to improve that extension. 8 to 10 reps, pain-free. Now, to mobilize not just the joints but the soft tissues, an easy way to do that, that you're not gonna, that you can do at home, like so. Pressure, start above the elbow, pumping the wrist up and down, like so. About 5 laps up and down. Laps meaning moving the wrist up and down. Just work your way down. So you're gonna start here, then you're gonna jump all the way to past the elbow, okay? Just gonna work your way down till you get a little bit past midway of the forearm. There it's mostly tendon, really working on the muscle bellies here. All right, also, find the bony part of your elbow, drop down right past that, drop in about a thumb width. Don't get in the elbow here, but so find the bone, go down about 2 thumb widths down, 1 thumb width over. You're gonna sit right on that pronator teres muscle we were talking about. It's the same thing. I'd give a good 5 to 8 of these, just opening and closing the forearm or turn the hand up and down with pressure. So now you've mobilized the wrist, you've mobilized the soft tissues, you're ready to load these tissues. First thing, if you don't have a lightweight stick at home, that's fine. The first one, get the small can of soup, nothing more than a pound or 2 the first time you do this. Same kind of deal, I want you to find a stable surface, and you're going to lower or lengthen the muscle. So I'm not worried about you flexing it up, because that's what got you here in the first place, doing that too often. So you're gonna help the hand or the wrist up, and then you're gonna lower it with a 5 count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up again. Like I said, we're working these wrist flexors. And a lengthening contraction. Eight to 10 of these the first time. So now it's time to work that pronator, or that flipping the hand over muscle, okay? Same deal, get somewhere stable. You can start with that neutral wrist. If you have a lightweight bar like this, great, because you want something that's gonna provide like a lever. You can use any kind of light stick, very small, like hammer if you need to. Don't want to start with anything too heavy the first time though. So same deal, you're gonna fall into supination to use your pronators to control it. So you start here, let it fall down to 5 count. Lift your bar up, do it again. Also 8 to 10 reps. You need to stretch those muscles you just worked out. So it's important, fully straighten the elbow because these tendons cross the elbow, and then fully extended wrist. You're gonna get a big stretch in here, and I don't want it to be painful. Strong but comfortable is important. You're gonna hold it for a 30-second count. You're gonna perform 3 to 5 reps.